Hello everybody and welcome back to Calmston Farm. So we are into the next month, we're into November. As you can see, the cotton is looking awesome now. Look at this. Beautiful cotton. So a month further on and all is good. Now what harvester have I chosen? I've decided to go for this, the John Deere CS 770. What a beast. 10,000 litre bales. The only difference with this one, it's got a slightly bigger header. So we should be able to get this job done a little bit quicker. Apart from that, everything else is the same. But the only one downside I have heard with this vehicle is if you've not quite got the full bale, like if you say, for example, it's 10,000 litre bale, if you get 8,000 litre and you're at the end of the field and you've got nothing left, I have heard that you'd lose that because it won't give out an unfinished bale. That's the only downside with this one, so I'm not sure what's going to happen on that one, but we will see as we go through. So let's jump in, let's start her up, let's get it unfolded. Look at this. Look at that. That's something from the Transformers. How awesome is that? Let's get it set up, let's get started. So let's get lined up on the edge of the field here. Let's get started and see. How many bales are we going to get from this? You know, I'm not sure. It's been a long time since I've done any cotton. But we'll see how we go. Back away a little bit. Might be a little bit loud. Is it going to take a lot? Quite a big field. And again, we can go 6 miles an hour. It seems to be actually building up quite a lot. Now, as far as I'm aware, this has got like 2 chambers. You got the first chamber and then it pushes it through to the back, starts to make the bale. As it's filling the front up, it will then go through to the back again, and then it just keeps pushing it through until it gets about 10,000 litres in the back, and then it will distribute the bale out. Now the bigger header does help a little bit. It does make this process a little bit quicker. I think it's either 2 or 3 meters the normal combine header. You can get this with the normal header. But apart from the header, that's the only thing I think's different. It's still exactly the same, just a bit bigger. It's a little bit quicker. Now, if you go for the normal one in-game, which is the red one, which I will show you now, this one here, you see it's got a 6 meter header. The one we've got now is just short of 12 meters, so pretty much double the size. This one apparently allows you to produce an unfinished bale. So like I said, this one I think is 20,000 litres for the bales, big square bales. But if you get only like 18,000 litres, it will still give you that bale out. I believe the John Deere one doesn't. Now, this is the normal John Deere. Exactly the same as the one we've got, 10,000 litres. It's just got a 6 meter header. We have got some Colossus ones, which means they go like 40 miles an hour, which, yeah, we don't really want to be baling at 40 miles an hour. This is the same one I've got, which exactly the same specs. Just a slightly bigger 11.4 meter header, coming in at a massive £913,000. Now, I have leased it, still costing only £46,000 to lease. That is mental. So, let's sit back, get a bit of a time lapse going, and let's just see how we get on. We'll come back when we produce our first bale.
Roses, and I've been feeling kinda hopeless. I know I'm not supposed to feel this way. I know it's been a while since I held you in my arms. And I wasn't ready yet to learn how to live without you. How could I let you go when I am still in love with you?
So it looks like we're already here, not even one headland round, and we're here giving out our first bale. So it's set on automatic drop, so it will drop the bale. Look at that. Let's just hope it doesn't roll down the bank. It looks like it's making a break for it. So that was quite quick, actually. That's our first 10,000 litre bale. I think we're going to get quite a lot of this if we've not even gone round once. I must admit, I really thought this was going to, you know, probably get like 2 bales from the whole field. I didn't think cotton actually yielded much. But just watching the bars at the bottom for how quick it's actually going up, I'm quite amazed actually. But then we did treat this field. Everything's been done perfectly to it. It's been limed, it's been the, you know, pH, the nutrient, everything. It's been rolled. It's had everything it can. So we really can't get much better of this field. And looking at the little map here, you can see the colours. It's green. Looking pretty good actually. So yeah, I think I'm going to be shocked by how many bales we get. I'm just hoping that one's not gone down into the river. Let's have a quick check on the map actually, because I have got that sea bales mod, so we should be able to at least find them anyway. So here's the map. Then you can see the purple is what's just been harvested, and obviously the orange is still yet to go. This here, as you can see, there's the sea bale mod. It shows me there's a bale, but if you can see, it is actually, if I hold the square there, it's still rolling. It's still going. Come back. If you click it, it'll obviously tell you what bale it is, which is good. But yeah, where's it going to end up? You should have hit a tree by now. So not to worry too much. The good thing is we can actually see where all of them are anyway, so we'll be able to go back and pick them up. Now we need to look in to see what trailer. I need to find a trailer that can actually transport these, because at the minute we've got nothing. So let's have a quick look and see what we can lease. If we could go for something like this. This does 3 round bales. Not bad. If we lease it, it's 4.5 grand. So there isn't really anything we could get what's any big unless you start going for like auto load. But obviously cotton bales are quite a fair size. So I think it'd be good to go for something like this. 3 bales per go. I don't think we're going to get a massive amount, but then who knows? We will find out. So we're not going to lease that just yet. We're going to see how things go. We're going to watch this guy with 60% full. So not a million miles away from the next bale. Let's get back to another time lapse and see. Well, we might jump out when we get round to where the bales sort of ended up on the first go. We'll see if we can find it.
I'm still in love with you. 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 I've been trying to change my mindset, but I'll admit I'm not that good.
So things are going pretty well on here then. Let's just jump out. That is the 3rd bale. And let's just double check. We go over. It should say, yeah, 10,000 litres, 2 ton. Look at that. Does look smart. Now, I did notice, I said I was going to jump out when we sort of got near this one, but I don't need to worry too much, because normally you'd be like, where is it? But with the sea bales mod, I know it's there. If we just walk forward, it should be through the hedge here somewhere. Oh, there she is. Yeah, right there. Now, we've got a bit of an issue. I'm going to struggle to get in here with any form of like trailer to get that out. So I think, close your eyes. I think I'm going to have to maybe just do a little bit of, yeah. I really kind of want to do this. And I think if I put that there, that's just going to, stay. Good boy. There we go. So, yeah. Maybe if it was auto-loading, I would have been able to just sort of drive near it and it would jump on. But because I'm going to go for the normal one, it has to sort of scoop it out. And I think that would have been a bit tricky to sort of get it in there. So we'll let the worker carry on a little bit. I'm going to turn my heavy lifting off. Don't need that on anymore, so we're picking up everything. So we've got 3 bales, so it might be a good idea now to see if we go get the auto... No, I keep saying auto-loading trailer. To go get the bale trailer... I think my shed where I've got my wool and eggs, I think that can take him as well. So we could store them in there for now, because I'm going to take a wild guess here that cotton is not going to be at its best price. when it's ready to harvest. So let's have a quick look and see. Looking on here then, it looks around about Feb, March time. That is the best time. So yeah, we're in November, not too long. The price is actually sort of climbing. So I'm hoping if we can go store them in my my shed, we should be okay. I mean, potentially we could leave them on the field. But obviously, I want to get rid of the field as soon as we're done, because it's sort of leasing. So let's look into getting this bale loading trailer. And we'll come and collect these and we'll see how that goes. We're back in the field then with the round cotton bale trailer. Now it looks like the harvester's just gone and put out another bale. So let's open this thing up. Look at that. And I'm assuming we just drive at the bale and it should just grab it and put it on. Look at that. That is awesome. So we'll go through, we'll pick up, we'll get 3. Take them back to my shed. See if we can store them in there for now. Just want to protect them. I mean, they would be okay in the field. But they still look a bit open to me on the ends. Might be mostly wrapped, but the ends are still open. So if it rains, that's a soggy cotton bud. Nobody wants that. There we go. So we're all sorted now, so we can go put this into transport mode. We'll get these back to the farm. I am going to test my shed first. I'm going to cheat in 1 bale just to sort of test it before I go put my own real bales in. Just to make sure that the shed does accept it. We do get it back out and everything's okay. So I'll see you over at the farm. So I'm just back at the shed here, and it does say bales and pallets, so potentially it should. So if we just go on to the easy development mod, which we can get here on PC, we can go down to bales. So if we go to round, I think, are they 238? You know, I'm not actually sure what they are. What size? What are they? No, I'm not. We're gonna have to have a look on this one actually. So if we just go here, I think 238 is cotton. It does say the only option there is cotton. So if we drop it, yep, I do believe that's what we've got. Yep, 2 ton, 10,000. So we're going to have to put on the super strength for this one just to lift. And let's see. If we go over, it should disappear. Yeah, it seems to have taken it in. Let's go and open the door and see. It should be in there. Oh, that looks, compared to the wall, that looks weird, doesn't it? Yep, so it's got it in there. So if we click here somewhere, we should be able to get that out. And it should be out here now. And just double check it. Yeah, it's still 10,000 litres. So that's quite good, that is. That means we can get rid of the super strength. If we go on here now, we can go to delete objects and we can actually just delete that bale, so that isn't mine now. That's pretty cool, that is. So yeah, that shed works fine. We can store the bales in there, keep them dry until the good sell time. We're not going to lose any, because sometimes these sheds take off some of the litres. We actually lose some of the litres. We seem to be okay with that, which is good. So let's just back away a little bit. Now, I don't know if these are going to go automatically from here, if it's just going to nick them straight off here, or we're going to have to unload. Let's turn around. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to unload. So let's put the help menu on, because I'm not sure how we actually unload this. Simple. 1 button. Unload bales. Will it stand them up? Will it push them off the back? Or what's it going to do? Oh, yeah. Unload bales here. Simple as that. Okay. So we can load the platform again now, back into transport mode, ready to go again. That's pretty cool, that is. There we go. So we're back into transport mode. Bales are in there. We can get back to the field and see how the work is getting on. The worker is doing pretty well. It looks like the work is done. The headlands now, the work is just starting to do the striping up and down. 2 more bales have been produced, which are on the back of the bale trailer at the minute. And we're 26% in towards our next bale. Yeah, I think we're going to get quite a few off here, actually. So we're at 5 at the minute. What do we think? 15 maybe? going to be a nice amount of money. Not that we kind of need it at the minute. So yeah, my worry of my 5 million goal, well, we've nearly smashed it, although the money will sort of start dropping now, because before we had the BGA, which was making us money every hour, but obviously that's ran out now. Potentially I could have kept the grass, cut it one more time and carried on a bit more, but I don't think we need to worry too much. We're at 4.3 million now. It has dropped a little bit from the last time I saw you, only because every time we go through, like I said, we lose a little bit of money. Leasing costs, fuel costs and that kind of stuff. So 53% now in here for the next bale. This is looking pretty good, this is. Worker's doing a good job. Just a couple of little bits on the corners it's missed, but yeah, nothing major. So it doesn't look like there's much of the field left when you sort of see it. I mean, there is actually, but we've already put a good dent into it. But I think that's still going to be quite a lot of cotton. So we'll come back when we get one more bale. We can take them over and store them. Do we have a sneaky peek and see how much we can expect for the first 6 bales? Yeah, I think we will. When we get them into storage, we'll have a look and see how much 6 bales is going to give us.
You pulling me closer, but don't waste your time. Don't have any time for all your empty lies. I used to think that you were only mine, but I was blinded by a shallow light. I'll call your friends, I'll let them know that I'm so done with the tragic boys. Tonight I'll get into my zone. I'll dance until the tears are gone.
So one more bale has been dropped. Let's just go and collect that. That'll make the full trailer on here. Should we just... yeah. There we go. So a full trailer of bales. We'll put this back into transport mode. We'll get it over to the shed. We'll put them in and we'll have a look and see how much 6 bales are going to get us. So that's the 6 cotton bales in the storage. Let's just shut the door down now. We don't want them getting damp. And let's just go and have a look on my stock checker to see what can we expect a return on them 6 bales. Well, it's looking good. 60,000 litres, obviously 10,000 each, 6 bales. We can expect a return of £375,000. And we've not done yet. If we go back up here and have a look. Yeah, we're not done. What do you think? Another 6? All is looking good in the field then. The worker has done a cracking job. Look at this. Hardly any cotton that's been left around. So 3 more bales have gone into storage. And we just got a couple more on here. So are we going to be able to get one more? Maybe just over? Maybe the 6 that I said was going to be right. We're not far. We're on 5 now. We just need one more. So let's sit back. Let's just finally time-lapse this then to the end. Let's see and hope, fingers crossed, that we can get one more bale. And we're not left too much in just in case we can't get it out. Which, I'm not sure yet until we finish. We'll find out. Well, that's the cotton harvest all done, but sadly, it is true that if we look at the menu, there's no way to get out that unfinished bale. And we are a couple hundred litres away from being able to produce it, even if that what's in the front chamber moved across to the back. We are a couple hundred litres away from the 10,000 litre bale that we need. So apart from doing anything dodgy and cheating in to give us that bale, which technically isn't ours because the field hasn't produced it, and there's just not enough. If you look around, there's just nothing here. So we're not going to be able to make that up, unfortunately. So it looks like if we play it fair, we are going to lose what's in here, which is a bit of a shame, but that was the risk that I was taking, because I was told that this wasn't going to give me an unfinished bale, and that's exactly what's happened. So we can't even fold it up while it's still filled. We can't get rid of what's in there, so I can't fold it, but I can't get rid of what's in there. So we've got 11 altogether, which is still a nice amount of money. But I think we are just going to have to return this now with what's in it, unfortunately, because it's not right. If we were literally a couple of litres away from 10,000, then I probably would go and make us a bale and then get rid of this. But yeah, we are a good, what, 400 or 500 litres away. That's too much cheating, that is. So let's just go jump out of this then. We can say thank you so much, John Deere, for your help. We'll go on here and we'll click return. Return the vehicle. There we go. That's gone. So we'll jump back into the JCB and we will go and collect the final few bales. And I'll see you back at the bale shed. So let's go through and unload these final two into here, and then we'll double check on the map just to make sure that I've not missed any. Not one's like rolled off somewhere and I've missed it. I don't believe that's the case, because it should match up exactly what we've got. So we'll turn the engine off on there. We'll jump out and just go and have a walk over here. And it'll tell me at the bottom, yep, these 11 cotton bales in there. There we go. That confirms it for us. So we've got everything in there. Let's go and have a quick look on the stock checker to see what we can get for these. So 110,000 litres altogether is going to give us £687,000. That is not bad at all. So potentially selling all this that we see in front of us, all that we have in stock, should give us just over 6.5 million with what we've got now. Yeah, you know what? We smashed that 5 million goal quite easily. Let's just go and have a quick check on here while we make sure. Yeah, look, there's literally teeny little bits just there, and then teeny little bits there. Not enough that would have made us another bale. Nowhere near. And looking on there, then I don't see any little like dots to tell me that there's bales that have escaped and I've missed them. So the cotton harvest is done and all wrapped up. We'll hold on to this because we need to transport the bales to the sell point. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. The next one, which if you're watching this on the day it comes out, will be on Friday. That is going to be the final episode on Calmsden Farm. That's going to wrap up the series. We're going to sell everything. And it's not going to look much different from where we are now, because we're going to stay exactly the same time, the same month, the same everything. Don't know why the grass keeps growing outside of here, but hey. So the first thing we will do then is get rid of all the animals, and then obviously wrap up everything that they've made, all the eggs, the wall and everything. I think I've already done it on the cows. Let's have a quick check. Yeah, looking on here then, all the wool is in storage. The food is nearly gone on the sheep, the chickens. Yeah, again, you see we just got a couple of eggs which are in there, which is not showing on here because the time's not moved since I've actually started the game. Food's nearly gone as well, and on cows, yeah, straw and food. Still a fair amount of food in there, but we're not going to get much back for that anyway. So milk and slurry has all been emptied. So yeah, it's pretty much everything done. It's just ready now for us to start going through. Get rid of all the animals to start with. Start selling bits of equipment that we don't need, like the bale and the bale grabber and all this kind of stuff. And then we can start selling stuff. Bringing in some money. Can't wait to start selling the products and seeing that money just fly up. So, if you want to see that, then do join me on Friday for the next episode. Until then, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I will see you in the next one.